gray sweatshirt sleeve. And something else made me gravitate toward the group, something I didn't quite understand. I jumped off the swing and went before I could chicken out. "What's everyone looking at?" I wanted to ask Greg why he was crying, but probably he was pretending not to. Greg turned away, touching the side of his face with his fingers. "Greg?" "Leave us alone, ugly," Jennifer smirked. "It's just a stupid dead crow." Greg turned and I caught sight of his face. His cheeks and eyes were mottled red, like blotchy red glasses, and I had a distant memory of him and a woman, his mother, standing outside his house, filling a blue bird feeder. Greg's mother had died the year before. The crowd was dispersing except for two boys, Nick and Nathan, who stood over the bird, poking it with a stick. I hated them. Hated. I could see the crow now, shiny and black as Greg's hair against the dappled greenish-brown grass, one black bead of an eye staring at me. I stooped beside it. "Ew," Jennifer said. "Are you going to touch it?" I glanced back to see if Greg was still there. Nick hovered over me with his stick. I fixed him with a stare. "Don't touch that. It's disrespectful of the dead." I remembered my mother saying something like that. Nick laughed and began to respond, but I said, "Go away." I heard violence in my voice. He backed away. "It's dumb anyway." Nathan and the Jennifers followed him off. I reached down and touched the bird. It was not cold. Not yet, at least. But it lay as still as the airless day. Its licorice black wings caught the light, reflecting green and purple. I felt the ground move with the thumping of my enemy's retreating sneakers. I shivered, then slid my hand underneath the bird. It felt like leaves. I turned my back to Greg. Then I placed my other hand over it and picked it up. It was larger than both my hands, but it weighed less than air. I remembered someone, Greg maybe, saying in class that birds' bones were hollow so they could fly. Without knowing why, really, I raised the bird to my face, opened my hands, and blew. The bird blinked. No, it hadn't. It was dead. I stroked its smooth feathers. Behind me, Greg stood silent, but I could hear his breath. I found a tiny wound under the bird's wing. When I touched it with my finger, it seemed to disappear. The bird blinked again. This time, I was certain it had. "Are you okay then?" I barely whispered. It cocked its head toward me. Behind me, I heard a gasp. Greg. I could not look at him. I whispered, "Are you ready to go now?" Again, the bird closed, then opened its black bead eye, and in my head I thought I heard it say, "Do you want me to?" "Whatever you like. Your family is probably worried, though." "It was a boy," the bird said. "The one with the stick. He threw a rock. It hurt. It killed me." "It didn't kill you. You're alive." The bird twitched its head. "It killed me. I was dead." I couldn't understand this. Maybe you should get away from him." "I guess so," said the bird. "Can you help?" "How?" I drew in a deep, shaky breath. "Just raise me up." I nodded, then stood, still holding the crow in both hands. I lifted it high above my head. It rose, shifting first to